And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Zach Littell. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. It features a great veteran presence, Marcell Ozuna.
Well, he's been incredible recently, Boog. Last month, his on-base percentage was over 500. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think my on-base percentage was ever 500 in a month. This guy's so disciplined as a hitter. It leads him to finding good pitches to hit, and he's got the patience to just take a walk as well.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Down the line. And that will drop foul. Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Ozuna goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And the righty deals.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Braves go down quietly. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Tampa Bay. Our starter in this one, Grant Holmes.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the 2nd and 3rd time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Brandon Lowe stands in now and watches strike 1. Fouled off left side. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Diaz gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Let's go, Brandon.
Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curve misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one drifts inside. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Foul ball there. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away. And a good eye there.
Outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
First pitch just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing.
And no one can get there. Diaz around third. The relay to the plate. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. Morel, the next to hit. In for a strike. Good slider. Here comes the 0-1. That one hit to right. Kelnick. And makes the grab. And that is that. Rays get an RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now it's going to be Matt Olson.
Go home, Braves! Go back to Atlanta!
Littell back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Next offering misses, and the count 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. This one in the air. Caminero hauls it in, and there's one away. Here is Austin Riley.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's down and in.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. That one down the line, and foul ball. One down, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next offering misses, and now it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's too high, ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So here's Murphy now. And that one hit to first. And that's a fair ball. Around second is Riley. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now in for the Braves. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Mangum sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Fouled off to the right. And now the 0-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cameron Meisner. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. Ball one there. Next one in the dirt.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Kelnick snags it. 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
He's in
Roll
there.
picked out of the dirt. Body save.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ben Wertvet next to hit for the Rays. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. In the air on the infield. Olsen makes the grab. And that is that. One left for Tampa. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Orlando Arcia. The shortstop takes the ball. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Just missed.
3-0.
That's a strike. Swings through that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ripped to right. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Fly to left his first time. Popped up right side. Loud. And there's one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Little chopper rolls foul. Arcia leads off first with one away.
Let's go, Rays.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
That's
misses.
in time.
The count now 2-2. Tied up here in the early going. That one
3-2.
inside, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Lined into right. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, Yandy Diaz now.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside. Next pitch is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Went down on strikes his first time through. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And delivers outside. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Harris sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's one away. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. His first at bat was a strikeout. Yeah, that's fouled off. Grounded to third. Could be two. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's two. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back now in Tampa Bay. On to the 4th. Matt Olson up to the plate. And a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Outside low, and a count 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Out of here. His second of the year, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes Austin Riley. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Sean Murphy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. In the air, right side. Mangum makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. De La Cruz, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's a little bit low. And that's downstairs. 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that one sliced foul. Riley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And now it's filled up.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, one out. Kelnick now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Chopped left side. Down the line, and it's foul. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Slings to first in time. And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Zach Littell departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New pitcher now, Hunter Biggie. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And downstairs. Misses, and that's ball 3. Ozzie Albies next to bat for the Braves. Headed towards the corner. Dives, but it's foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
First base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that misses. 1-1. Fly ball to right. He's got it, and that's the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 3, the Rays 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jonathan Aranda. And the pitch. Popped up left side. Arcia. And it's caught for the out. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Flied to right his first time. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. This one smashed down the right field line. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jose Caballero digs in now. He's 0 for 1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it falls.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
2 outs, runner on first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Holmes checks over to first, and he's back. That misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swung on, popped up left side. Arcia brings it in, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Biggie back to work. Slice to right, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Grounds one to short. Caballero. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. And that one off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Let's get it going, Rays.
Struck him out looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
In the air, right field. That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. That one at the knees for a strike. Man at second. That's to third. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3, the Rays 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ben Wortvet.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. On a line. Dives, and he can't hang on. So a man on base to start the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the order now. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Gets the slider in there for a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. Albies over to second, on to Olson. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lau at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Rays down by a run. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
More and more
No balls,
guys
2
are
strikes.
looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Outside low. And that is ball 1. That
That's
one
ball
missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Rays held in check here. They trail it 3-2. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. That misses
That's
the
outside.
zone. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Kevin Kelly up and loosening in the pen. Clevenger getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
No strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kellner. 1 for 2.
Come on, Tampa.
And the first
Count 1-0.
offering is not close.
Let's go, Tampa. Hey.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
You got this. That's a strike.
Out towards left center. Morrell moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
All right, Tampa Bay.
And ball
Ball
1.
Come on, Rays, let's go.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no
1-1.
fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Hey, what do you say now,
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Braves 3, the Rays 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Spencer Schwellenbach.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, one-run game. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Breaking ball misses down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting loose as well. That one catches the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away, bottom of the 6th.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. This one ripped, but foul to the right. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Touchdown. Ball, that's out.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and that quickly 2 away. And stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. That's down and in.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Engler. He's been so good against lefties. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Popped up. Caballero nabs it, and there's 1 down. So up next, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Engler, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that means Austin Riley will have a chance to hit. Here's Austin Riley. Up and in. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And that is out of play. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And it is 2-1. Out towards right center field. Meisner on his way over. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. Still tied 3-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Lee. And now Jake Mangum.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
downstairs. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Arcia fires to first on the run, and they get the out. And here is Ben Workvet. Hit in the air left field. De La Cruz coming on. Hauls it in, 2 away. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Tampa Bay, baby.
And that's outside.
Outside. Ah. 2-1.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 48. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. 1 for 3.
Let's go, Rays.
Fought off foul. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen.
One
Pete
ball, one
Fairbanks, the closer, is getting loose. Clevenger also getting ready. Fastball for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next to hit, Ryan De La Cruz. And that misses. And that's ball one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. And next for Atlanta, Jared Kellner.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch misses. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1-1.
That was straight queso right there.
Next pitch is outside. All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back now in Tampa Bay, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Lowe. Lee back to work. That one hooked foul. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Now here is Junior Caminero. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
On the ground to short. Slings it across. And that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Jonathan Aranda. Ball 1 there.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
And the slider just misses. Christopher Morel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's the strike. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Score remains tied at 3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Garrett Clevenger. Leading off, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And fouled off. And that just misses.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one almost got him. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now one gone in the ninth. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Snags it for the second out. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Right through there for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Just missed.
1-1.
Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Ground ball right side. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Pierce Johnson. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. And that one fouled off. High fly ball right field. Kelnick under this one, and there's one down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. Swings through that.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Left field. De La Cruz settles underneath it. And there are 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3.
Jake
balls,
Mangum
no
in the
strikes.
on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a
Ball
hit.
1, no strike.
And now here is Jake Mangum. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Johnson checks the runner. Caballero back in on a dive. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And the winning run is now in scoring position.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Tropicana Field, new inning getting started. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Pitch
Count
misses.
1-0.
Ball 1.
Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. Next
Ball
one
3.
misses. Now 3-1.
Get ready for some
1
action
strike.
here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. And that's Swing to swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now a move being made at second base. Braves going with a pinch runner, Eli White. Here's Matt Olson down. And that's way high. And that is ball one. Fastball for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a count 1-2. Here's the pitch to Olson. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. So here's Riley now. Intentional walk here with two out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Murphy, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's the third out. Two left for Atlanta, so no change in the score. It's 3-3.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Now into the ball game on defense, Eli White. He'll play second. We're in extras here. Now it's going to be Ben Wertvet. That misses the zone. 1-0. Fastball is outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. De La Cruz on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
One away, the winning run at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's a ball. The winning run on second base. Not even close there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Pierce Johnson fires. Just missed. Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. And there's a strike. Man on second, 2 down.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Kevin Kelly. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brian De La Cruz. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Next to hit, Jared Kellner. Zips it across, and 2 away to open the 11th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. There's the strike up high. 0-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Foul ball, still 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it hits the fence. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they take a 2-run lead.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Kelly will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. A new pitcher in the game, Ryan Pepio.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Now, Eli White came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. That's in there, and that's strike one. That's a laser base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Harris on third. White at first. 2 out of the inning. A little bit low. And the count is 1-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a miss.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. Matt Olson will hit next. There's a strike.
0-1.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We are in the 11th. And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But it's a huge 5-run inning, and it gives them the lead. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Braves 8 and the Rays 3. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Bryce Elder.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. First offering, and it just misses. And it's fouled away. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The other way, and foul ball. And a ball evens the count.
2-2 the count.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Here comes Loud. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and it's 8-4.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Good eye in that spot. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that skips into dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Kelnick has a beat on it, makes the catch for the out. And stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. 1 for 4 with a double. That gets by him. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Bryce Elder won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Rafael Montero. A chance at his first save of the year. Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Montero fires. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Now a relay to third.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Really important at bat coming up now.
One down, runner at third. And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. That's outside. Ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's a 1-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.